Hello, my people. Hi. I see that somebody is there. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello. I see that one person is there. I think I'll just wait a little bit before I start. You're welcome. So, you're welcome. Yeah, I actually gave the updates about this video in the morning, obviously, but I didn't make the I didn't put the updates on the thumbnail, so it's possible that many people didn't get to know the updates. But I'm just going to leave my video now, and yeah, maybe I will do it some other time later. You understand me? when it's 10 minutes, I'm going to start. So I just want to give some time to see if some other people will join us. You're welcome, whoever you are. So my people, you're welcome to another live stream. It's possible that let me just make it lower. So good afternoon, my people. Happy new week to you all. I have to start with greeting and say happy new week. So in today's video, in this live video, I wanted to share with you the death threats and the cyberbullying that is happening under Nnamdi Kanu and his private company that is called IPOB. So anyway, I made videos explaining to people that you don't have to die for something like this. This is just a private venture. I made my expositions. I showed the facts that I have, but obviously it didn't go down well with them, and for them, they feel that I am the enemy and they are the right ones, and obviously they don't know what it means to have freedom of speech, or to have to say your own and I will say my own. So they feel that they can just threaten everybody to shut up. So anyway, as I put forth in this thumbnail, if you follow me on Facebook, you also see the post that I've made regarding the threats. So I want to make this video here and leave it here, because I feel that there's something ethically wrong about this kind of will I say group or gang? I don't even know the right word to say now. That their goal is to make people to just be like Mugu, like just follow whatever I say. You don't have to have any opinion of yours, and everybody has to be be singing kumbaya regardless of what they are saying. I feel this is really, really, really sad. This is a tragedy. And somebody is pointing out, like, these things that these people have said and all the claims I've made, they are not true. And then I've become the enemy, and the person that is actually lying to you, taking advantage of you, is seen as the one that has come to save you. I think there's something wrong about this, and I want to make these videos, and I'll put it out there in the public domain, that it is very, very wrong for you to threaten somebody because they have a different opinion. It is very, very wrong for you to give a life threat and put money on somebody's head because you feel threatened, because you feel that the person is not following your opinion. Like, how can this be? How can this be allowed to be? How can this be a system that is allowed into, like, today? That is wrong. There's something fundamentally wrong about that, and we have to say that, and this is why I'm making this video, like, let the whole world know that IPOB is cyberbullying and issuing death threats to me. Yes, and for no other reason, because I've made videos debunking the claims that they made. I've made videos and I've made posts, and I've shown evidence of my claims and evidence of everything I'm talking about. And I've said every claim that these people have made. First of all, they say they went to the EU. It is a lie. They said they went to the UN. It is a lie. They said they went to the White House. It is a lie. They said that they have the mandate. They are going to deliver Biafra. It is a lie. It is impossible for them to deliver Biafra because they are running a private franchise, a private company that is managed by one person, and it does not represent the interest of any group of people, not to talk of the political mandate of any group of people. So everything is based on a lie, and this is what I have put forth, and I stand on what I've put forth. So it is left for you, if you feel that what I've said is wrong, to counter what I've said. If you feel that what I'm saying is not true, then you counter it. If you feel that no, that you are lying, that actually they did what they have said to have done, that actually it's not a private venture of these individuals, and actually they are, have the mandate or the capacity to represent you in any way, prove it, show it. You don't have the right to issue death threats on anybody because they don't have the same opinion as you, because their perspective is different, because they expose your lies, and you call the person that is exposing your lies a criminal. So what are you that is perpetuating this fraud that is costing the life of the people you say you want to save, and you allow young people to be running around, living what they're supposed to do, running around the street, falling victim to unprofessional military and security people, and you think that is what you need to save your people? This is wrong. This is evil. And I stand by what I said. I came out and I called it out. And this is not the first time I've called something like this out. I've called them out when I was actually starting out. It's not because I'm looking for clout or anything, but it was the circumstantiality of the whole event as it unfolded. And the first time I called them out was when he came out from hiding, and then he called off the elections, and then he started, issuing laws that he's going to bring hell and all those things. And I made that video and said, you put these people up, you set them up, you made them to fall into the hands of unprofessional Nigerian military men, and they are taken down, locked up, killed, maimed, and you run away, and then you resurface. You are not taking account of what has happened. You don't care about the people who have lost their life. You just picked up from where you stopped and started saying all these kind of things again, and started issuing threat that you're going to bring hell to Nigeria. If you have hell to bring to Nigeria, then go ahead and bring the hell. You don't have to announce it on radio. You don't have to incite your people. You don't have to incite the young people who already have their own trouble. You incite them to go and face military people without any arms, and they are falling they are falling victim. If you have money and ransom to place on somebody, why don't you go and place it on the people you are talking about every day? Every day you're on air complaining about this person, complaining about the other person. Why don't you, and they are supposed to be the one standing in your way to achieve what you want, then you go and place that ransom on them. If you have hitmen who can do this thing, why do you want to take out your own Igbo people because you think you are the only one that is not the real Sabo, that everybody who does not accept your modus operandi is a Sabo? It is wrong. It is wrong. So I want to welcome you. I don't know who is watching with me. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a short, I think I gave the information about this video I don't know, maybe the music is too loud. I gave this information about this video yeah, this morning, but I put it on my community tab, so it's possible that a lot of people didn't get to see the invitation to join the live stream. But anyways, I'm going to put the video down here, and I say, look at what IPOB is doing. So when it comes down to it, IPOB is going to be known as a cyberbullying organization, as a life-threatening organization. It's not even an organization. It's a private venture of two individuals, and they call it IPOB. And based on this fundamental lie, people are running around on the streets of Igbo land chanting Biafra, whereas there's nothing to do with Biafra. It just has to do with a franchise of two clever individuals. And these people do not represent Igbo interests. These people do not represent the aspiration to secede from Nigeria. These people are just making money from the donations that the people who aspire to live in Biafra, to have a different nation other than Nigeria, have. And so they donate this money with the hope and the aspiration that these people who claim that they represent them to the international places in international spaces, and they believe that these people are speaking for them on the international stage. They donate this money, and these people just siphon this money, but they don't do any other thing. You see, and now they are going around issuing threats. I'm not going to take the threat lightly, because I'm a mother of little children and I have the right to speak my mind. I'm a blogger. I make commentary, and if something happens, I make commentary about those things. So if there is a killing in MNA and I make commentary about that, and I show evidence of the commentary that I'm making to buttress my point, it does not deserve a death sentence, and it's not something to be bullied about. And if IPOB, private community interest company, feels that it feels targeted from what I have done, then it has to say why it feels targeted. Do you feel targeted that your business is going down, or you feel targeted that lives are being saved, or you feel targeted that your rogue franchise is falling apart? Like, what exactly is IPOB feeling triggered about? What exactly are these people feeling triggered about? If people are saved, if people are not going to be falling into the hands of the unprofessional Nigerian military people, is that not something to aspire to? Why should IPOB make its relevance hinged on the blood and the life and the time of innocent people? And you tell them that they should be volunteers, they should be running around everywhere and leave whatever they are doing, whatever productive thing they are doing, they should leave it and be running around the whole of Igbo land and chanting IPOB one family and chanting Biafra or dead. But you are inciting them. You live in safety. You live in safety. You live closer to the British Parliament, to the British monarchy. You could even do something more proactive if it is that important. But you want this brouhaha to be ruling in the Southeast. You want Southeast to be the next zone of Boko Haram, so that, whatever benefit you want to gain from it, you can be gaining from it. And it is wrong. It is unethical for IPOB to cyberbully people into silence. You have the right to speak your mind. You go out on all medium, you speak whatever you want to speak, you insult others, you incite the youth, you make videos, derogatory videos, putting down everything Igbo, everybody who represent Igbo, all of them, they are sabo, they are not to be regarded, but you lift yourself higher than every other person, and you are the only ones to be adulated, to be praised, to be, they make it look like the idea that you are going to heaven, like the way the Pentecostals and all these rogue pastors put people to work every day of the week. They say it is volunteer. They are volunteering, and they go to service Monday, Tuesday, Friday. They clean, they sweep, they help in everything, and they tell them that their reward is in heaven, where they will go to heaven, whereas those people are reaping the fruits here on earth. This is the same thing this man and his colleague Uche Mefo are doing with the IPOB private company that they have established in Europe, in Britain to be precise. And they are sending out these young people to go around to be dancing on the street. Why they are not doing anything? Because they don't have the mandate to do anything, because they have established a community interest company, and they say they want to use this interest company to do cultural and educational and health issues, that it doesn't have anything to do with any political aspiration of any group of people. They don't have that capacity. They don't have that mandate from anywhere. So they are supposed to do their cultural thing, educate people, consult people, help people who are coming into UK for the first time, help people who are seeking asylum. These are the things that they have registered their company to do. But they go back home and lie to the people at home that they are representing them on international stage, and that they have gone to the UN, and they go outside the gate of the UN and they make a show. They go outside the gate of the EU Secretariat, they make a show. They forge videos of them speaking in the White House, and people see all these videos and their heart is blown away, and they feel that something is going on, and they feel more energized to sacrifice their life. And these people have trivialized what death means, the impact of death to young people. They tell them that you are going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter when you die. They tell them that you don't have to live for anything, but you can die for something. And so these people have lost touch with what it means to die, what it means for your parents that are in their late 50s right now. Like most of these young people, they are like early teens to late adults, like 20 something, from 18 to like 20 something. Their parents are already aged, and their parents can no longer reproduce, and their parents have raised these young people to hinge their hope of a later pension or something like that. You know how it is, you give birth to children, they grow, they are supposed to take care of you, and these youth are being cut down short on the basis of nothing, on the basis of a lie, on the basis of nothing. And the parents are going to grow old, they don't have anybody, everything they worked for. Like, how can you sit back and allow this kind of evil? No amount of threatening of life is going to stop this exposition, because it's just too glaring, and it is too much. It is too much. People have been shut down for so long. You cannot threaten people into silence while people's life are in danger. There are so many people still in jail as we are talking. There are so many people missing. Obviously, they've been killed and taken away by the security people, and you don't have any backing from anywhere. Why are you inciting the youth? This is not the way to go about anything. This is just propaganda and brouhaha. It leads to nowhere. It profits nobody. I feel this is just outrageous, and that you are based on this thing as if what you are doing is not enough. You are threatening the life of people, showing guns and bullets. Like, I don't understand what is going on, and I don't understand how a whole ethnic nation as big as Ebola will allow this kind of thing to go on for this long. Everybody that speaks up, they castigate them. Elders mean nothing. Women mean nothing. Every woman is a harlot, is a retired prostitute. Every kind of slur word they throw at a woman, just because you're a woman. No regard for women, no regard for elders, no regard, just only adulation for one man. What kind of madness is this? So anyway, I want to put out this video here today that Nnamdi Kanu, whose real name is Nwanne Kenny Oku Kanu, he's a British citizen, and he has registered this private company called Indigenous People of Biafra Worldwide Community interest company in Britain, and he is sending out his minion to threaten everybody that speaks something contrary to what he's claiming. And he's sending out his minion to his touts and his minions and his followers to attack and put ransom on other people's head who he doesn't fancy their opinion. And I want this to be out here in the world, because I'm being threatened, and I am a mother of young children, and I am a blogger. I have the freedom to speak out, to make commentary how I want, as long as I am not putting out anything that is, like I'm not damaging anybody's reputation. I'm just saying what I find to be true, and it is left for you to counter it. And if you don't have anything to counter it, and you feel that you can threaten me and send killers to come and shut me down, then bring it on. So because now I'm putting it out in the world, I'm not going to keep quiet about this threat. I am not, because you cannot be bold and strong face and sending threats out like that in the public domain. And I'm not going to leave it unattended. So I'm making this video so that everybody will know what is going on. And I'm going to go ahead and do another video on Facebook, because I think that I have to put it on record. And if anything at any time, I have it on record that something like this is happening. So I just want to show you people the picture of so thank you, my brother. Thank you, Oyewole Femi. Thank you. So this is a picture that they put out that their leader was with President Trump, and this is a lie. This is a lie. This is one of the pictures that I posted on Facebook. So they feel triggered that their lies are being exposed. I mean, this is open in the open sphere, but people are being shut down. So I'm putting this out there so that everybody will know what is going on. So this is a picture of one of them on Facebook. He did a live video, and he feels that he can put a ransom over my head for the price of $2,000. And he said if they can do the job, then they get the $2,000. Can you see it? So these are people that are supposed to bring freedom, this kind of people, this kind of ruthless people. And these are the people that say that they are doing what they call it now, non-violence. What violence is more than this? Thank you so much. So I'm gonna be careful, but I'm taking it very, very serious. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Folusha. So I'm taking it very serious. That's why I'm making this video. I know that when you can be saying the truth, but it's unpopular at that moment. So I don't know how it translates that somebody that is telling you that, look, you have been lied to. This thing is not true. That person is seen as a criminal. Like, what is the crime I have committed? Huh? Thank you, my brother. What is the crime in telling your people that, look, you people are aligning yourself? They gave you a command that you should attack the military. If they kill one, you kill 10. We know the repercussions of such things. It doesn't matter because you are Igbo. If you rate the Nigerian military, this is their modus operandi. We know that. So why are you triggering people to do that, so that they will kill them, so that you remain relevant, so you have something to talk about? This is unethical. This is evil. We have to put into consideration that these children are people's children, people's hopes. These are children that people have trained. And the last altercation that happened in Enugu, somebody's only son was killed. Only son. Now they don't have any child anymore because of something like this. So it is imperative that we call ourselves bloggers, and we have this platform to disseminate this information. And it is left for the person who has seen this information or who has heard this information and still chooses to run after shadows. If they fall victim, then their blood will be on their head. But it is very, very, very wrong for anybody to try to shut me down. It's not like I'm coming out to put out lies, because if it was lies, they will just try to counter it and disprove my my claims, But I'm trying to say, you claim that you went to the UN, and I made it clear that it is a lie, and I showed videos to that effect. I can also show you the videos again if you want. I don't know if you have seen the videos or not, but I can show you the videos if you indicate that you want to see the videos again. And then you go to the UN and you go to the EU secretary. Like, I mean, this show is outrageous, and it is unfortunate. Like, for me, I feel that you can actually be doing all those things. Thank you, my brother. So you can actually be doing all this kind of a thing, really. Like, if you want to fight for freedom or whatever, you can be doing it. Nobody stops you. But why do you really want it to result in conflict and bloodshed when you are not at the epicenter of where that thing will happen? Assuming you are there leading that conflict, leading that confrontation with the military, is a different thing. But when you are in a safe place, and most of them are all in a safe place, they are in South Africa, they are all across Europe, they are in America. Why are you urging people on who are already in difficulty? You are urging them on to go and confront military with bare hands and telling them to go and be preparing. If this was not real, it would be a joke. Like, it would be something for comedy. But it is very sad that people are taking something like this serious, and it is equally very sad that they are actually threatening people. Like serious threatening. And this kind of attack, verbal attack, cyber attack, on everything that your life centers on, this is very, very wrong. I've spoken out about this thing, and they attacked me brutally. The first time. That was 2017 when he emerged from his hiding. Now, 2000, I think was it 2018 or so, when he emerged from the hiding. And I said this thing, that stop putting people up, stop staging all this kind of attack on people and causing them to die unnecessarily. It is unnecessary. You don't have the capacity for a war. You don't have the mandate to go and see anybody on behalf of Biafra. You don't even operate with your real name. I don't understand this madness. So nobody can shut me down. That is what I'm saying. But if you threaten me, I'm going to put it out in public domain, and you will be on watch. You that threaten, you that cyberbully, and of course I'm taking it serious. So I just want you to know what is going on, and I want to really thank every one of you that joined me in this live stream. I know it's short notice. I'll do a better job next time. I'll give time, and I have to have a structured time when I will know that I'll do live videos, so that at least you can key into it if you want to join. So, but for now, that's basically what I want to say, that these people are threatening me, and sorry, my people. So yeah, I think I will leave this live stream here now. And if you have any comments, or if you have any question, you can ask me. If you want me to show you any video or any other thing, I will show you before I leave. So thank you so much once again. Thank you. I appreciate. So do you have any question? Do you want me to show you any other proof of the cyberbullying? And I think actually the message is getting across, so they are angry because in the stream that they posted this in this threat, this one that they are asking for their head, their mother's head. Somebody was writing that they should just forget about these people and not take heart to what they are saying, that they should concentrate on what they are doing. And somebody else now said, no, don't say that. Don't say that, because it is affecting their meeting. You see, so if it's affecting their meeting, so of course it means that a lot of people are getting back to their senses. So ultimately, that is what is good, you know. So let people get back to their senses and go and be useful to themselves and their families, and stop running around, basically, you know. Stop running around, because this thing has gone on for too long. Since 2013, 2016, now they say every year they keep you know, pushing the mark, and then they say, oh, very soon, it's going to happen now, very soon, and then very soon nothing happens. It's still the same story, you see. So I'll leave you guys here now, since I don't have any questions. I appreciate everybody that you know, joined, and thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye for now. Bye. Of course, that is also it, you know, because you say you want to lead people to Biafra. For example, just like, I don't even understand how this is possible. This thing is madness to me. Like, you say you want to represent a change from Nigeria, but within Nigeria, we can even still say our opinion. Is it not the same Nigeria that allow him to be ranting all over the place and allow them to be calling Jubril? The same Nigeria, nobody have placed any this thing, except if they are congregating as IPOB and doing we are good to go and all this kind of madness, you know. Otherwise, you are also allowed to do your thing, to have your say at some level. Like, let's assume you want to deviate from that, you want a better thing. Shouldn't it be better? Where is the example where every woman is, you know, attacked because they are women, they are harlots, they are prostitutes, they are like every kind of misogynist word you can think about? This is what they throw at every woman that they do not like. Men seeing your picture that you're a woman is already enough for attack. Who wants to live in an enclave like that? Who? How can somebody that sees everybody as an idiot, as a fool, that kind of person is mad? Like, it's what they call it, schizophrenia or something like that. Somebody that's unstable, that needs medication. How can you even listen to somebody like this that make this kind of claim and say they want to change something? There's nothing they can change. If you listen to this guy, you know that he has nothing to offer. He's just there for his money. And I've made videos and I've shown where he's asking for a transmitter, and at the end of the day, there was no transmitter. He has eaten the money. He's eating the money. And now he said he can play God, he can decide who lives or who dies, and the kind of thing this guy says. And he has no regard for black people. I mean, if a white person, I will just play this video for you guys, because I think I'm just saying it looks like I'm making it up. No, I am not. I am not making it up.
I know that very well.
I'm coming.
As the leader of IPOB, I am a very powerful man. I know that very well. I can decide who lives or who dies. I can decide to play God if I want to. I have over 2 million men under my command. I can destroy anywhere I want to have destroyed.
This is the kind of person that wants to take you to a paradise where you will be adulating him for the rest of your life, where women put their wrapper on the ground so that he will step upon somebody that is egomania like this. Yeah, and then they don't accept a dissenting opinion. They want you to say the same thing, both of you to be, all of you to be kumbaya singers, you know, sing his praises, sing that he's another savior, then you will be praised. If I want to live off or make gains off this kind of madness, I will fan him very, very well, praise him, sing he's a new savior. But that's not my point. Thank you. So that is not my gain, because a lot of people say, yeah, like I don't just wake up and start talking about somebody like this because he's just giving him. Imagine somebody that was crying.
What will it take you, even if you can't afford to help us get a transmitter to take this revolutionary message to our people? Speak to somebody else and say, please, I don't have, but my people are in need of something. They all claim they read the Bible. Jesus Christ did not make a miracle for a donkey to appear for him to ride into Jerusalem. He had to send the disciples.
This is when he was asking for money to buy a transmitter, to be able to make the Radio Biafra broadcasts.
To make it possible for us to acquire this. Oh, that's the only thing we're asking you to do. After the transmitter don't do anything for us again, then you see what will happen. You cannot go, even if you don't have, ask other people, because your people are dying, they are being deported. So if you people are not ashamed, I am. So ashamed.
I am assuming that maybe those people they need that chaos, that bloodletting, that that Boko Haram level of crisis, so that maybe they will remain abroad. I don't know what this is all about, because I don't see any sense in it. Why will you be inciting young people to go and face the Nigerian military over nothing, over absolutely nothing? This is strange. This is strange. And when you point out this, they say you are the saboteur, and they don't see the real saboteur. The real saboteur. This man lied and said that everything he wanted, that they have signed and sealed, and up to today they are still running around. If you are somebody that have a little bit of thinking faculty, you will say, okay, are we not? We were supposed to be jubilating a while ago and say everything we asked for has been met. But nothing, still back to the same story. Every time they give an ultimatum, they give a deadline that Biafra is going to come. And then when it gets in close to that place, they shift the goalpost. How does Biafra come? Like, how does Biafra come when somebody is just there building sand castles? How can anybody grant anybody a nation? Where has that happened? Except if you have the military might, you lead the war. If you conquer, it's conquest, you take over. This is how you can take over a country. But tell me, how can somebody hand you over a nation, one man and another deputy, like two young men wearing suits, British citizens? Then they will just hand them a country. Who does that? Where does that happen? What is more important is, leadership. Who are the leaders in this contraption? How, like, you should be able to state exactly what you envisage in this new country, what the leadership is going to be like, the environment, the currency, the borders, like all those things have to be laid out, and there has to be a political process, because of course you don't have the capacity for war. I don't understand all this incitement, and the worst part is people's children are running around all over Biafra land, like all this region from Igbo land even to the coastal region. People are running around based on this and having unnecessary altercation and conflicts with Nigerian military that we know how brutal they can be. I don't see the need for this, and that is why I speak out, because when you talk about the killings of unarmed youth, and you condemn the military, all right, you condemn whatever you want to condemn, you really have to go back to the root cause of it and prevent further happenings, because the soldiers have the gun and they're going to shoot you. That is what it is. If they have the order to attack, they're going to attack. So if you don't want that, don't put yourself in that position. And how can people not understand this? And because I don't want this to continue happening, I don't see the point in crying over spilled milk. But I believe you can still be proactive to save the lives of those people who may venture into something like that. And this is why I made the videos. Like, okay, I have blamed these people, I've condemned it. I said it is not a clash, it is an attack on these people, and perhaps it would be more wise for them to be arrested. But nonetheless, they chose to shoot them, and those people have nothing. They were unarmed, it was visible. But all that's being said, it's not going to bring back the people who have died. And how do you prevent people from dying further? educating them and making them to desist from anything that will lead to confrontation with the Nigerian military, and lying to the people that you've put the UN and all these international bodies on notice, and that they are going to come to your aid because you have put, like, this is outrageous that this kind of thing is happening and for this long. So I feel that let this MNA killing be the last, and anybody that want to have any altercation with the military, let it be that they have been informed and they know exactly why what they are doing, because you cannot think that you are dying for Biafra while you are dying for the private business venture of two young individuals who are smart enough to hijack the hopes and aspirations of a whole ethnic nation and sell it to you back as if you are doing something for the ethnic nation per se, whereas it is just for their own personal interest and purse. And I find this very, very bad, and I feel it is evil, and I don't see the reason why anybody should place a ransom for anybody's head because the person doesn't speak what they want. There is still room for freedom of speech. There is still room for freedom of expression. And if we want to say we want to leave Nigeria and go to Biafra that is going to be a better place, well, then we have to be able to demonstrate it. If you say it's freedom fighting and during freedom fighting the different rules appear, what kind of freedom fighting are you fighting in your comfort zone in Britain? Why don't you go back to Nigeria? You see Shekau, he's there inside the forest with his men and doing his freedom fighting. He rules in the jungle there and he can determine the rule. Or you don't stay in safety where people are living in a tranquil environment where they have set the rules and you have to follow the rule, and you threaten people who have the same liberty like you with ransom and cyberbullying. This is wrong. This is evil. So this is what I'm speaking at right now, and I'm putting it out here, and I'm still gonna continue to take further actions, but this is just the start. Because yeah, if you want to think that you can play life and death, you can determine who live or die, who is going to then give you the mandate to head a country? Because you see you have about 2 million men and it's gotten over your head. How about Buhari, who over 2 million people, over 200, about 200 million people are under his command, and he have a whole military, a whole navy, a whole air force, a whole police force, everything at his beck and call. That means he will be worse than him. This man said if he was a white person, that he's going to kill every black person, that there is something evil about black people. How can anybody say something like this and be taken seriously? How? So for me personally, I feel that he can be saying whatever he's saying, and they can be doing whatever rally they are doing in abroad and have any face they want to have with the British police or American police or whatever. But you see those people at home, I believe that they have tougher issues to deal with. They have more challenges, and they should be left. Thank you, my brother. No one is above scrutiny, including that man that calls himself. Nobody. You are right. Nobody is above scrutiny. Nobody is above scrutiny. But if they feel that scrutiny is a crime, actually, they say criminal. Like, criminal. Hello, what? Did I steal anything from you? Is the public information that you put in when you registered your company? It is what I'm showing people. I did not create the information. I did not manufacture the information. I did not manipulate the information. It is just shared as received. So if there are people who don't know this information, who have not come in contact with this information, as a blogger, it is my duty to show the people what I have found. And if you find that it is not true or it is libellious, then you can say it. You can take me up on that. You can charge me to court for bringing out false information. But failure to do that is then it becomes a crime. You see, it becomes a crime. And you cannot form a country that is worse than where you are living. This behavior of cyberbullying, slut shaming of women, I've even let, although I cannot vouch for it, let me just leave the one I cannot vouch for, that they are also doing atrocity at home there against people who no longer want to be part of them or something like that. But how can you say you want to be better than Nigeria when even now, when you are still practicing to there is no peace, there is no unity, divisions everywhere, everybody is a fool. They make video and call all the Igbo representatives saboteurs, whereas he is the one that is the real saboteur. Like, I don't know how this is possible, but unfortunately it is what we have to deal with. And now that they have brought me out in this light and try to take me down or whatever, then I'm not going to go back anymore. I'm going to stay on this, and so that we will see the end of it. And I'm not going anywhere by the special grace of God. My life is not in the hands of any lunatic wannabe dictator. My life was not given to him. My life did not start from him. My life will not end from him. So he and his minions that are threatening me and threatening anybody else that is not singing to their tunes, it is not right. It is a crime. It is a hate crime. It is, and it shall be treated as such. It shall be treated as such. So, my people, I have overstayed again, and I think we'll continue this conversation in a later stream, and I'm thinking that I will come back to address this thing on Wednesday afternoon again, or maybe you can tell me what time will be more convenient for the most of you, so that I will know when I will schedule my time. I hope to. I hope that they will have high standard, but I doubt it. I doubt it because it is what they have learned that they are going to. It's like when your parents bring you up, it is whatever they bring you up that you go with. It takes time before you're able to come out of that. If at all. Most times most people are not courageous enough, or are not exposed enough to deviate from the way they have been brought up. So we can only hope on some, but for now, I think it is the main point now is to de-escalate this tension that he has built in the hearts of the young people, incited them to think that Biafra is coming anytime, and anybody that speaks against him is against Biafra, and put trivialized death in their heart. Thank you very much. And he has trivialized the impact and the meaning of death in their heart, so they don't even see anything about death anymore. They think that you can just die. What is alive for? Something like that. And he said, "Give me Biafra or kill me," all those kind of things. So he put all this thing in the heart of the young people, and they feel even like heroes if they are going to die. And I think this is not the intent of their parents for raising them and bringing them this far. And I believe that they have the right to life. They have the right to live their life in full. Of course, life happens, but we should not allow somebody deliberately leading young people to their early grave. Yeah. So I've said it before, and I stand by it. And that is going to continue to be my message, that this tension needs to be escalated, and the people need to understand the fundamental upon which whatever they are running around and hoping on is built, and that it is all fraud. Yeah. Have a nice day, my people. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. I'll see you in another video. Bye. Bye.